What it do? What it do? What it do? And welcome to the new edition of the Floss Mode Show, Floss Mode 2. Today's topic, what we're going to be talking about is one of my cool and close homeboys I've been knowing for many, many years, the homeboy, Young Noble from the Outlaws, Tupac's group. Spoke on a lot of things on the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. Noble explains a lot of things, unheard stories that we haven't heard, and also checks Snoop Dogg at the same time. Um, you know, there's his story, and then there's your story, and then there's the truth. You know, the story he told about Fatal. Pac giving him his Rolex chain and his bracelet and stuff like that, just to rock. You know what I'm saying? Because he haven't seen him in a long time, and he was at the MTV thing. Shit happens, things happen, and like he said, this was before cell phones. So if somebody got caught up in a mix or got separated from their clique or whatever, you can jump on the phone and call your peoples and be like, "Yo, my nigga, I'm right here." You know what I'm saying? Yada yada. But that wasn't the case. And then Tupac met his demise a couple of days later. So Afeni was feeling some type of way about it. And so that's the reason why you didn't hear too much of Fatal on a lot of the songs on Still I Rise and all that stuff. But shout out and rest in peace to Fatal. Shout out and rest in peace to Tupac. Shout out and rest in peace to Big Psych and all the fallen outlaws. And big up to the living outlaws, Edie and Noble and Castro and all that. It's my folks, my people I've been knowing for quite some time. And so it's a lot of stories that I haven't even heard, about Pac and the fact of Nas and that meeting they had before Pac was killed. It's funny because I had seen this story told by Snoop, and it sounded totally different than what Noah was saying. You know what I mean? It's a cold thing, man. It's a cold thing. At the end of the day, they're gone, and they didn't have to be gone. They should still be here. Like we're still here. They should still be here. It's a tragic thing. We're going to switch to Diddy. We're going to get on Diddy. Diddy is just, Diddy's situation is a cold situation is because it's so whack, because they can come out with the allegations and people who can come out with an allegation on you, but don't have to identify themselves. And I think that that's whack and that should be against the law. If they were an accuser or something, young, but what I see is it's a whole bunch of lying. Of course, these type of allegations are going to come out when you put a hotline up, on a person. They goes to show that it's not about the money sometimes when it comes to the courts, even though when it comes to poor people, it seems like it's all about the money. But who turns down $50 million for a person to get out on bail? What they're trying to do, they're just making him an example. They're trying to make Diddy an example. They want him to taste the jail food. They want him to get used to something that he's not used to. You know what I mean? That food and all that food will kill you. You know what I mean? Coming from a person who I got locked up one time and I got to see just what it is. I was in there long enough just to see what it was. And I was like, you don't have to, you cannot, you don't have to be some sucker or a wimp or some shit like that to not want to be in jail. Jail is hell on earth, and it's terrible. That food in there, the Jim Jones juice, all the people who've been locked up that's watching this, I'm sure they'll be able to tell you what I'm talking about. The Jim Jones juice. The shit says, it says juice on it, fruit punch, but it has, when you read the back of it, it says, doesn't contain real juice. Then what the fuck is it? What is it? You know what I'm saying? And so some say that juice is put in there to keep your hormones down, you know what I'm saying, from getting hard. That's why they call it Jim Jones juice. Something's about to happen from it. But yeah, they making an example out of Diddy, and that's all it is. It's not a crime to be arrogant. It's not a crime to be a narcissistic person. That's what he is. That's what he is. But I don't see that the wrong too much of anything that Diddy has done that nobody else has done in the industry, and worse. You know what I'm saying? They're just making him they're making him an example. That's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold thing. It seems like this after our hip hop moguls and hip hop billionaires. You know what I mean? I guess the fact that they reached $1 billion and some haters or some haters or racist white people, they don't really feel that. They're not really feeling, the fact that blacks is in Bentleys and brand new cars and big mansions and 3 and 4 mansions and stuff like that. They're not really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? To them, it's just it's a sign of them losing grip on America, and which is not true. You can't stop what God has brought two people, their blessings. Black people have been through a lot of things in our lives. So that's the reason why we're on what we're on. It just seems like they're just after the black billionaires, Jay-Z, Oprah. I've been watching this shit lately, and I'm seeing how they just throwing everybody black under the bus that has some money. You know what I mean? It's a cold thing. I feel like I honestly feel like racism is a disease. It's a sickness. It is. I'm just keeping it 100. I feel like being racist and getting up early in the morning or just getting up through your day and you see somebody that's not of your color and you are upset about that. That seems like some kind of sickness. It's like pedophilia, that type of stuff. It's a sickness. And so I feel like once everybody gets together and can be able to unite all people under all spectrums of this world in colors and creeds, I feel like that's when America, they say make America great again. But I feel like, when has America been great? That sounds like some racist shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Make America great again. What does that mean? You know what I mean? Putting people in bad positions so one race is succeeding over everybody and telling everybody what to do and controlling everybody. It is what it is, square biz. This is an extension of my show, Floss Mode, the Floss Mode Show. You can look up the Floss Mode Show also, and you'll find it. This is the extension of it, the Floss Mode Show 2. You feel me? I'm not here for all the likes. It's nice and all that, but I'm not here specifically on likes and comments and views. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to express my views, and for those who agree with me and like-minded, I'm sure my channel will grow. But I'm not here to slang mud or talk down or spread lies just to get likes and all of that and subscriptions. So I just wanted to hit y'all with a dose because you can't come close. Floss Mode to Dawn. This is my extension. Y'all hit that subscribe and that like button and hit that share button. All right? Hip hop forever. Floss Mode gone.